Am I the asshole for snapping at my friends who keep ditching me because I now have a child? How can I say? I would say that if you force it upon your friend, like your friend did not decide for you to have a child and they do not have the obligation of reacting positively to it. It makes them like a little bit of an asshole. Then if you're there forcing it to your friend, it's no better, you know? Like, worst case scenario, it may mean that in that moment in both of your lives, you just cannot spend time together, and that would be fine. So let's go. Am I the asshole for snapping at my friend who keeps ditching me because I now have a child? Just over 2 years ago, I, female 29, unexpectedly got pregnant, and now I have a beautiful 18-month-old daughter, Ciara. Over that time, my friend circle got considerably smaller, but my best friends remain. Mia, female 31. Mia does not have kid nor want kid, but she's been brilliant with Ciara. Good. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and obviously don't have as much time to hang out as I did previously. Mia and I live on the same street. We're in Manchester, England, and it's a walking distance between our houses. Fair. I've told Mia numerous times that she can just pop in whenever she wants. So, too, she works from home, but she rarely does. Yeah. Like, if she does not like to spend a lot of time with a baby, that may just make sense. She did at the beginning, but it's been happening less and less. Instead, she keeps suggesting we go out for a coffee or pizza or even a drink, but I don't have the time and always just tell her to come over and we'll have coffee at my place. It's like, I totally get where you're coming from when you're asking that to Mia, but here's the thing. Maybe she would like to spend some times with you as not a mom, just with you as you know? Honestly, I feel neglected. I feel like she put me on the back burner and doesn't want me to be friend anymore. I'm always available, but she rarely comes over, and I don't think that's fair. Here's the thing, though. How isn't that fair? How isn't that fair? Like, it's your baby. She does not have to like or arrange or live with that. You took that, well, you took the decision. That thing happened in your life. And to feel that it's unfair that the world just like both of your situation in the world has changed seems weird to me. Like, that would be like someone being like, yeah, I've lost my job, and that is so unfair. I was like, I did something and then consequences happen and now I'm off a job. Like, fairness here? Yeah. Today I saw her photo from Saturday night when I was fuming. She ditched me just so she could go and drink like she's 20 again. I felt rejected and horrible. I thought we were best friends, but she clearly doesn't value me when she won't even have a few drinks with me at my house. Here's the thing. She does not have the same priority as you. Yours changed. She's still the same. Your life changed. I already know, like, she's the asshole already. Being like, you can't be free. You can't have that freedom because I don't have it. Because I had a child. It's a weird kind of jealousy to have, you know? When she came over, I decided to open about everything. And while not my proudest or most mature moment, I shouted at her that she's an awful friend. Okay. That she barely comes over, and if she doesn't want to spend time with me, to just say it and stop playing around. Here's the thing, exactly. She's always been accommodating, but it's been 2 years and she doesn't want to spend time with me when there's always a kid, especially now when she has to watch her language. That's freaking fair. I said that she knew I had a child and responsibility, and she said that Tom, her partner, OP's partner, could take care of Ciara once in a while and I could have a time off. Yeah, he could. This felt really intrusive. You are the one that put up a crisis over the fact that your friend decided to go and just have a life on a Saturday night without you. Not at your house. Like, that do feel really intrusive. She's the intrusive one there that is jealous of, like, her friend's situation. And she's trying to, like, flip it over That's absurd. I told her to mind her own business and not to meddle in my marriage. I feel like if Shiara, no, not Shiara, if Mia is any logical, she'll be like, okay, good. Mind your own business and don't meddle on what I'm doing on my Saturdays. I was really angry with her and kicked her out. She called me selfish asshole on her way out. Normally, I would expect her to call by now, but with apologies. But she hasn't done so, so I'm starting to wonder, was I the asshole or was she? You were the asshole. You were not only were you too harsh, you were nosy. You do not understand that, like, your responsibility does not have to go and become hers. She's the asshole. Like, that's barely a question at that point. She is the, well, like that. Okay. She's the asshole. In every way, shape, or form you want to see that thing, she's the asshole. Let's go read. You're the asshole. She didn't ditch you. She just asked you to go out with her friends, and she would make plans. She's not drinking like she's 20. She's drinking like someone who doesn't have a child. Which, like, may come back to the same thing to some point. I like that. Yeah. Exactly. So you hope that her and the baby will be yes, you hope so. You're the asshole. She's overreacting. I think from what you're, she's overreacting, first off, and also she's reacting to the fact that her friend is acting like she does not have one. You know, like, I can count on my hand the amount of time I drink in a year now, and I used to have a hard time doing that for the amount of time I was drinking in them, well, weeks sometime in my life, you know? So yeah, it's as simple as that. Like, having a child brings you responsibility, and your friends will still live their friends of childless people, their life of childless people, because they are still childless. They have no one that they have to be functional for the next morning. It's the same way you do not, like, hammer yourself before you go to work on the next morning. Well, when you have a baby that you have to take care of the next day, you try not to hammer yourself. Oh, yeah. It's very sad to see that, like, there's some people that are that entitled. Because I think it's the problem we have here. We have someone that is entitled and that think our friend's hoe or something. Wow. Our friend is just living her own life. She's not your partner. She's your friend. If you do understand that, you will try to find some moment. You're always expecting her to accommodate you because you have a child. She's been coming over to your house for over a year because she understands your life has changed. You're putting in very little effort, assuming that it's on her to maintain the friendship and come from. That's it. That's it. Like, being a mom does not give you a special title in the world out of the fact that, like, you're a mom. But if you cannot manage to make your own relationship works, it's done. It's done. Like, it's as simple as that.